Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here again with my brother. We're gonna do a mukbang, but with a never have I ever question. So we have our papers ready. And what are you doing?
Showing off my quarantine fade.
Yeah, because we're quarantined here in Montreal, but most of the places are closed. But we got food. Takeout is still a possibility. You're shaking the camera. Don't worry, it's not the coronavirus. He's just exaggerating his stretching. So we have questions, about 13 of them. We're going to answer them. If we have, we're going to tell you the backstory. If we haven't, then, like I said, there's no story. I did one with Veiro, so you can go and watch this one too.
Oh.
And we got food.
We got McDonald's.
Because it is still breakfast for us. So he got cookies.
Because we sleep at 5 a.m. now.
I still sleep a little bit earlier because I still have to go to work. See?
For all you wondering, I got 4 McMuffins and 6 cookies.
Oh, and one more thing.
Hershey. Because I never tried it, so it just like...
He has to try it. Okay. And I only have 2. They didn't have the hash browns. So I just got the sandwich. Okay. So while we eat, it's a mukbang, never have I ever. Yes, I still wrote it down because I forget my questions. Okay, let's start it up. So the first question, I need the space. Don't worry, Chewbacca. So, never have I ever blocked my sibling on social media. I have. Yes, I did block my brother.
By sibling, you mean...
Me.
Only brother and sister?
If you want to say you blocked someone else, go ahead. In the family, then. I blocked my brother once on Snapchat because he was annoying me and saying, don't post that, don't put that, and everything. So I just decided to block him on Snapchat, but I added him back on it. Just cheese and egg, people, cheese and egg.
I blocked my parents on Facebook, but eventually I realized I don't use Facebook this much, so I just unblocked them because I don't post anything because Instagram took over.
To be honest, I post more on Instagram than I used to. Then I use Facebook. I still use Facebook to watch everything, but Snapchat and Instagram. It's not much of a discovery. Second, never have I ever cheated on a test.
Oh.
Never?
I was an innocent kid in high school.
You were not. He got more detention.
No. Well, I had detention, but I was an innocent kid in high school.
The reason why I cheated on the test, it was a 5th year of high school, and it was in French class. I was basically failing French class, which is weird because we were in Montreal, French province and all. What happened is I had a tutor that was helping me with my French, and basically what I did is write down my what I had written already in the test, brought it to her to correct it and see what it was wrong, brought it back in class the next day to finish it up, and the teacher called me and she did tell my parents in the parent-teacher conference that we had to. So yeah, I got caught, and since then I never did it again. I'm not yeah, no, not perfect brother, huh? Third question is falling asleep at... Never have ever fallen asleep at work. Or in school. If it's in school, then I have. If it's work, then I never did. At work?
I did. Because I got the... Okay, if you get to do something at work, well, do something bad at work, without having any consequences, do it. If you could be late, if you could be 3 hours late, or if you could be ghosting your boss for a week without having any consequences, do it.
Basically, it's saying if you have passed your probation. I have done slept at school, but it was in the DEP, something we have here in Quebec, which is getting a professional diploma, and I was doing travel agencies. And I slept throughout the whole year of that study, and I still passed it and got my certificate. So I can have that job if I wanted to. I just decided not to. I didn't like it that much.
There was this guy at my job. He was new, and he was doing this probation, and I've been there for like 3 years, and I was like 3 hours late, and he was like, when I got in to work, he was like, "How was the sleep?" And I was like, "Listen," but he was like acting all like, "Yeah, why you're late?" But he was like indirect, so he just asked me how was the sleep. So I was like, okay, you know what? Just like finish your probation and you'll be able to do whatever you want. And that's what he did.
He came late like you do?
He was like 2 hours late minimum every day now.
Okay. People, you know what they gotta do now? Never have I ever been in a police car. I have, but not in that way.
I have, and actually twice. No.
I thought you know for.
3 times.
I only thought it was twice.
Once I was, I've been driving with no license. I was like 16, and I got arrested by 2 female officers. And they brought me home. Well, actually, they called my dad while he was asleep, and they were like, "You know your son is driving, right?" He's like, "What are you talking about? He doesn't have a license." And they're like, "Okay, well, he's with your car right now." And I was crying, and they got me in the police car. They sent me back home, and I was crying because they just like they dropped me home. They talked to they had a talk with my dad, and my dad was about to beat my ass. So I just like left. I just like went home to my room and like left without saying anything, and didn't show up the whole day. And when I showed up at night, my mom was just laughing at me.
Me, the only time because I was in a police car, it wasn't because I got arrested or anything like him. It was, we were in this mall called Maison Champlain on the south shore of Montreal. And they had police cars put in there with the police officers. So basically it was like a job thing to show or whatever. And me and Vero decided, let's go in the cop car. Just to see. It was so uncomfortable as seats. There was no room for your legs. So if someone is big in there, there's no space for these people. And it was just to try it out. And we took even a picture in it. And we're like, yeah, we're arrested. Because, you know, we were young and stupid. But it was fun at the same time. So we decided to do that. And then when we tried to get out, it didn't unlock from, like, we couldn't open from the inside. So we're like, that explains how nobody gets out of the police car. And at the end, he was like, yeah, I'm the one who's deciding to get out. If I want to get you out of the car or not. Like, as a joke, obviously, because we didn't do anything wrong. But it was the only time.
Just joking. That's my dad's car.
So we just decided to do that to try and see what it is in a police car. So uncomfortable, not doing it again. So I better not get in trouble. Other question is, never have I ever cursed in front of a child. Guilty. It was mostly me and my brother. Basically, sometimes I think it was insulting each other in French in front of our cousin in Egypt, which they don't understand what we're saying except our parents know what to do with the words. And we decided, because either he did something or I did something, or just because we talk like that normally, we just curse each other. But in front of our cousin, they were like less than 10 years old, and they were just wondering, what are you guys saying? And if they just say it once, it's a problem for us because this is actually cursing. Is there another way you did?
You know when you always when a family member, a sister or whatever is like holding a newborn baby, not a newborn baby, but like a year-old baby maybe.
Or less.
Yeah, and she's like, acting. She's like, oh, he's all cute and shit. You always got that one guy that be like, no, you got your sister. She's like, say mama, and you always got that like you always got someone that pulls up and be like, say shit, say whatever.
I'm sorry.
But I never did that. It's just funny. It was a meme and it was funny.
Faudra que je coupe le F word.
And
I'm trying to keep
I probably said bad words in front of kids, but I don't remember. Because I did it a lot. You know.
Yeah. Another never have I ever question with another Egg McMuffin. Never have I ever fallen asleep in a cinema. Basically what happened, I think it was 3 years ago on my birthday, I went with Shuggy to the movie Get Out. Saw it once. It's a good movie. I don't say different. Then she decided we're gonna go see it again with some friends that they have already seen the movie as well. Brought me back into it like maybe a week later or something like that. And I fell asleep. And they're the kind of people that like to see more of the movie, like, oh, I didn't realize that in the first one.
Analyze details.
Exactly, analyze details. Thank you. And I'm not that kind of person. I just like to watch a movie. And they're like, oh, we didn't see that in the first time we watch it. So they just look again at it and analyze it more. And I just fell asleep.
Get in the movie soul.
Yeah, but not twice. First time, fine. Second time, I fell asleep. Yes, I did. And I do not regret it. And they all ask, how did you fall asleep in that movie? Well, I'm like, I saw it once. Don't need to see it twice. I thought we were going to go see another movie and we went to see this one again. Disappointing.
You know what's the most... You know what's the most boring movie ever?
Titanic?
Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. That's where I fell asleep.
Okay. This I know the answer, but I have to say it. Never have I ever been an extra in a movie. Basically what happened is last summer, before summer a little bit, my brother was in the movie Long Shot with Seth Rogen and Ice Cube's son.
O'Shea Jackson.
I'll be putting the video right here.
Can't believe they did you like that.
It's fucked up. I'm pissed.
Yeah, but you gonna feel a lot better, man. We're leaving.
You can leave work right now.
Yeah, I could fucking leave. You see this corner office? Listen, I could leave this bitch whenever I want corner office. Come on, man. Everybody, this is my best friend, and he just lost his job today. All right, he's at rock bottom.
It's not that bad.
He feels like shit, and I'm gonna make him feel better. It's been a tradition since we were in college. When one of us feels sad, the other one has to get him fucked up. I'm talking Britney Spears, mid-2000s, bald head, almost dropping the baby, fucked up. No judgment. No judgment. I need my schedule cleared, Xander.
I was there for like 40 seconds.
You can still see him very well. He was up there in the office when he was talking.
At this time, I had a clean fade.
Yeah. Next question. Never have I ever shoplifted.
What that means?
Katavali. My bad. I was really young. Basically what happened is when I was really, really, really young, I was maybe in first year, middle school, first year. I don't know. I was like, what, 8 or something like that. I don't know what shoplifting does. I didn't know that. So, Sérieux. Calme-toi.
Oh, my bad, bro.
So basically what happened is Pokemon was really, at that time, very, very, very popular. And what happened is we went into a store like last night before when I was young. And I took a Pokeball that was basically, if you open it, you see all the Pokemons and in thing, and there was button, and you can, do whatever. And I brought it back home. And next day, my mom was looking into my backpack, and I put it in there last night because, I didn't want to get caught or thought it was bad, and my parents didn't pay for it, obviously, because I took it. Then none of the alarm went off at that moment. So weird. So I put it in my backpack, and my mom was checking my backpack the next morning. She's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Well, I took it from Uniprix last night." And she just said, "Whoa," took it back and brought it back to the store. So I did not have any Pokeball at that moment.
She should have called the cops on you.
I was 8 at that moment. I was young
Whatever, bro.
and innocent. Never have I ever sang karaoke in front of people.
Boring.
Well, basically, once was in public with people I didn't know. And once was just me and my friend in a karaoke room that you were able to keep it for like an hour or two. And me and my friend, we are sometimes crazy. So we choose the weirdest songs to sing. And one of our friends is singing, other people are dancing. So it basically was a party in a small room of, how many were we? It was for Vero's birthday. She decided to do that, and we were what? 7 or 8, I guess. I don't remember.
69.
Calme-toi. Sorry if we speak French. This is how we have the habit too. Next question. Never have I ever got fired from a job.
Oh.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Sérieux. Arrêtez-vous.
I got fired.
I got fired from one place.
I got fired 3 times from the same, not the same employer, but the same
Company name?
food coffee place. Tim Hortons, sponsor me.
After you got fired, sure.
For a lot of reasons.
I got fired once from a hotel place 1 week before finishing my probation, which basically pissed me off. But hey, I got a better job, so thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's beneficial for me. Also.
Yeah, I know he's gonna use this job a lot. Next question is, and then we have 3 more. Never have I ever been to a sporting event. He's Snapchatting or Instagram story his cookies. Basically, I feel that all the questions I have. Basically, what is also in
Should he be
high
scooped?
school? No, I'm good. I went to see a WWE wrestling match that was happening in Montreal. My friend had an extra pair ticket, and she said, basically, I was the only one in the group of friends that wanted to watch WWE. So she said, "Dalia, do you want to come?" And I'm like, hell yeah.
There's acting event.
It is still nice and enjoyable because the only thing I do after that is concerts. And I love concerts. And now they're all canceled as well. So it's pissing me off because of quarantine. Stupid virus.
I've been to a Yankees game in New York. And I've been to a NBA basketball game. It was a Christmas gift. It was a late Christmas gift. It was Miami Heat versus Toronto Raptors, and it was really cool. Thank you for the person that bought me this gift.
Okay. before last question is, never ever convince a friend to dump their partner. This is the only thing I have not.
I'm still working on that. I have, but I'm still working on it. It's in process right now.
As if it was nice.
She don't deserve you.
Getting in the message. And last thing, I did ask that question as the first one when I did Vero's Never Have I Ever with Vero. So people know what my answer would be. I'm just curious to know about his answer because I have no idea about it. So it's never have I ever thought a cartoon character was hot. Guilty. Never?
That is the weirdest shit ever.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh! But when he, transforms into how he becomes, with the millennial thing. Aw, cute. So, this is it for this week's video with my brother. I'm trying to make more videos, especially now that in quarantine I can only do it with my brother or by myself. So I'm gonna try to make more videos on my days off because like I said, I still have to go to work during the week because I still do 40 hours a week with this super cool new job that I finished probation last like a few days ago. So. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, one more thing. Today is a very special day. It's my mommy's birthday. So I just want to wish her a happy birthday and that I love her very much.
I unblocked you on Facebook.
So this is his birthday gift.
I love you, Mom.
So we just want to wish her a happy birthday. And don't forget to like, comment, and
I
subscribe.
love you.
Keep your cookies. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try to make weekly videos. He might appear again since we're in quarantine together. You never know. Yeah, he might have more Chewbacca on him. And I'll be posting our social media in the description. So Twitter and Instagram will be down below. Here, I think it's only Instagram. Yeah. Twitter, you don't have that? No.
I only need a few followers. Follow me.
I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers.
Subscribers.
Yeah, subscribers, and I'm trying to get to 100 for now. But if you can, don't just subscribe to my channel. It's not gonna hurt you. I'm just posting videos weekly, trying actually. So go ahead and subscribe. Bye guys. See you soon.